Shush Rosa, God willing, and the whole thing falls into place. The pounds become pence, and the reinforced floor where the volleyball was during turn time is cleared to the daring attempt. Coins will snake up to the high bars beyond. One of us heights upon the shoulders, pulling one penny on, then the next, like a rat's tail grown high, or a bootlace for Norris McWhirter. There's the Scouts and the Cubs and the Brownies and me, and the grand old Duke of York with his volunteers who will launch an assault, so he says, on the Guinness Book of World Records. He's got it all sussed, Big Kev, and the wheelbarrow full of loose change from Penny Arcade to the Mogadon pinch from his mum. If you slit one, everything's in slow motion. It makes a hand calm, and they need one for this. The exact 1-to-1 of copper and zinc round the Queen's head he calculates. The other side, soaked in brown sauce, is shiny to glint, no dirt, no friction. Fail to prepare, prepare to fail, he says, to invited observers like me. What a gent. I hold the HP. Do my bit. Prepare for eventual lift-off. A zigzag tower, the idea, like a rope, conjured up by an Indian snake charmer. Show no fear, just be. There's no such word as can't in my dictionary. And that's where you're going wrong, Squirt. Don't look nervous. Train that camera on me. Bar Rosa's hooter, all is good. But she's a tendency to clumsy galoot. Want a tissue when the wheel comes crashing down, and if anyone's wont to, well, that'd go away well, said Kev. Threes are out. They all said yes. I got their thumbs up on my trusty Polaroid. Kev tot, Lord and Master, Rosa out of sight. But if you look close, you might just see my shadow. Think on. The scenario that befell the dominoes, laid out for weeks before. Brought low by Sparrow, let in by window, unlatched by who? Have a guess, that girl. It won't happen again, so keep it on the down low. My reputation's resting on this. He was 14, and he'd never been on television. Wanted to be Richard Branson. Thought first things first, enlist a company by force of personality, and don't rely on Jim to fix. Do it yourself. Which is where I come in. Apple gone bad. The link in the chain that's underneath the figurehead. Privy to plans, if he but knew where my loyalties lay, he would play down. Root out the mole in his midst to interrogations means by pledges of loyalty in enigma machines. 'Cause I know how coins get stacked. Even the tiniest breeze from a wing flap of gnat at a zenith of meters makes the whole thing sway. Rope tricks collapse. All tends to gravity. Say, a bead of sweat or oil got on that ceremony of coins. Like a chimney would it bow before Fred Dibner. I'm going to ground, you could say, like those in league with Rosa. I'm scuppering the whole space race, and if you ask why I'd turned saboteur for her, informant for the enemy, I say, well, why's the world round? Keep that snout out. We all have our motivations, not least seeing no head gets too big. That money spread around, not at the highest peaks, but right down here among us lonely. See it now cascade. Vet to lie in. Peas are on the scuffed gymnasium floor. More beautiful, I'd say, the waterfall. The trickle-down effect of a clopper tint. Ocean foot to drowning going chink, chink, chink. In there there'd be rubies, you would think, and you wouldn't be far off. Substitute the first man on the moon for lowly Luxembourg. Get used to the obscure. From your photographer, please leave stratosphere and come back down to earth. Be the boy with a hobnail boot at the bottom of the pile who stubs his foot, whistling all the while, and say, however did that occur? Oh well, better luck next time. Maybe astronaut, look close to home, dismantle tower, concentrate on worker bee and flower, give alms to the poor. I hope so, anyway. I pray one day you'll understand. Read of the ant in the team who would not play fine and dandy. The tender to your currency.